sure you guys are probably wondering what's going on. Why did we have you guys here? Just like any other couple or adults in relationships, we go through relationship problems. We tend to argue, and for these past few months, we've been bucking heads a lot, right? Can you agree?
Yeah, I would agree.
So there's this saying that no one's more honest than a kid. And no offense, Keandra, I know you're a teenager, you're a young teen, and Majesty, you're a preteen. But we decided today to get some relationship advice from you guys.
Yes. So pretty much you guys are going to be our therapists today. You guys know what therapists are, right?
Yeah.
What's your definition of like a therapist?
Person that helps you through hard times.
Okay, what would you say a therapist is?
Someone that is there to support you and like lead you on the right path.
Not bad.
Those are good definitions.
All right, so today you guys are going to be our therapists. We have some relationship issues that we're going to be expressing to you guys, and we want you guys to help us out with our problems.
And give us your
Give us
like
an answer.
honest advice.
Yeah, a solution to our issues.
Exactly. Okay, so this is something that Quan and I sometimes argue about. I feel like Quan is always on his phone. And we sometimes buck heads over this because he doesn't feel like he's on his phone a lot. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to him, he doesn't even hear me. What do you guys feel like a solution to this is?
Don't be on your phone.
All right, so here's the thing. She feels as if I'm on my phone too much, but I feel like I'm not really on my phone as much as she feels I am.
You are.
Okay, all right, so if you're saying that, then that means I'm on my phone too much.
Yeah,
right?
see?
So you're saying that I should stay off my phone, and you're
Put it
saying
down a
that
little
I
more?
am on my phone too much, right?
Well, maybe you should like, I don't know, like, you know, the phones have the timers. Maybe you should time yourself on how much you're on the phone.
Okay.
Oh, that's a
okay.
good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. Okay.
So kind of like track the amount of hours you're on your phone.
So I can prove to Rissa that I'm not on my phone that much, right?
Yeah, no, that's not what she was saying.
No.
She's saying set a number of hours that you're on your phone throughout the day. Like maybe
Oh, I thought you said like set a tracker where like I think on your phone you can like
I think it does that, like your screen
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
track your screen time, so I can show proof that I'm not on my phone as much as Rissa.
But if it's like 13 hours.
If it is, then okay, then I can admit that I'm on my phone too much and I need to fix that.
So I took that as, okay, we come to an agreement, like what's a good number of hours for you to be on your phone every day? And you just track your hours, you do that, and then you're off your phone.
Okay.
That's a good solution.
Yeah. Thank
You
you
do
so
that?
much, Keandra.
Yeah. Okay, so something Quan and I sometimes argue about is that when he gets upset, he gets very loud. And I don't really like that. It kind of makes me upset because, yeah, like I said, I just don't like to be yelled at, I guess. And I just feel like sometimes you could just like talk.
Well, I feel like he really shouldn't be yelling at you. If you're like in a relationship, you should just try to talk it out with your partner. Like not always like resort to like just yelling out your frustrations and stuff. You can always just talk. Like that's what partners are here to do. They're here to reassure you. Since you guys are together, you want to stay together, obviously.
Okay. It's not like he does it every single time, but when he gets upset, he gets loud. I'm more the one that could like stay a little calmer, but I get upset once he gets upset, you know? So that's kind of where we like butt heads a little bit. Sometimes he feels like I should just give him space and then he could come back when he's ready.
You don't just try to run away from your problems. Like, you guys still need to talk them out. I mean,
Yeah, I agree.
This is one problem that we tend to have frequently. I feel like Rissa's not affectionate enough with me. Like, I am a man, but just like women, we need love too, right? You agree? I feel like I don't get enough kisses, hugs, you know, cuddles. Sometimes I want to be the little spoon. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I don't get that enough from her, so.
Well, you could try and bring it up to her, talking about I don't feel loved enough, and like that she doesn't show you enough affection and love.
Do you think I should stop showing her affection and love since she doesn't show me enough? No.
That would just bring more power.
I was petty a few times, and there were times where I was like, okay, since you're not showing me enough affection and love, I'm not gonna show you any, and things went bad. Yeah, so, okay, talk to her about it more, and say we still have this issue after our talk. Then what? Then what? What am I supposed to do, bro?
I don't know.
You know?
I I mean,
Because
what is there really to do?
Okay, so this one might sound a little silly, but it's something that we actually end up arguing about. So sometimes Shaquan just randomly slaps my butt. And I hate it. It's annoying.
I mean, it's like a form of like love. It's an expression of love from me, you know? It's
Not
like a
when you
little
do
love
it
tap.
annoying though.
I know it's a little TMI for you guys. It's a little gesture of love. And at first, Rissa liked it. But as our relationship progressed and we put some time in, now Rissa hates it.
It's how he does it, you guys. He's like annoying with it. You guys know Shaquan. He hates when I do it to him.
No, alright, that's a different story. Yeah. She doesn't like it anymore. I'm just like, babe, I'm just trying to show you love. We argue like she'll get an attitude with me and I'll be like, damn, like, what's all that for? I just tapped your butt to show you some love.
Okay. Maybe you should like limit yourself.
She wants affection. She also wants me.
I don't mind
To
him
show
doing
love
it.
to her
It's
body.
just how he does it. It's annoying.
Well, how do you?
No one wants it like that.
Oh my god, don't drag it.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't
It's different
always
with
do
a
it
love
like that.
tap, like.
I mean, if I'm gonna smack it, I'm gonna smack it.
Alright.
What's your opinion on it?
I guess softer.
Do it softer, he says.
Form of affection.
So would you like it if I tapped it softly?
Yeah.
But there was times where I tried to take that route, and Rissa was like, what was that? You know?
That wasn't hard enough, so, you know, I had to step it up.
But okay, I will be more gentle.
This one is probably gonna sound like it's not that serious, but it's serious to me. So sometimes I just want like a foot rub. Something as simple as a foot rub. Okay, I've been asking Quan for a foot rub for months now, and I literally haven't gotten one. Like, yeah, I could obviously go book a foot rub and go get a massage or whatever, but like, I want him to give me a foot rub. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why would you give me a foot rub?
He should just give you one.
Period. That's what I'm saying. Like, what's so hard about it?
First off, you're on your feet all day, and like, you were pregnant, so you deserve it.
I got foot rubs when I was pregnant, but it's like since I had Xavier, I don't know what happened. I haven't gotten a foot rub. Like it's been months. So yeah, I've been wanting a foot rub. Like Xavier's 7 months. Hello. So yeah, I'm like, where's my foot rub? And then he'll be like, yeah, I'll do it later. And then he never does it. Are my feet ugly now?
You better hope he doesn't.
Another problem that we have is, you know, it's in the women's nature for them to have very bad attitudes. And I feel like over like the smallest, simplest things, Rissa would catch a very, very, very stinky attitude with me. I don't like it, so we tend to argue because of that.
You can try and be more careful about what you do and say, because, like you said, they are pretty moody. So you just have to like make sure you don't say the wrong thing, do the wrong thing.
Okay, so when she does catch an attitude for whatever I've done, right? How should I deal with it? Because sometimes I get mad too. Like if she gives me an attitude, I'll get upset. Like, what is all that for? And then we argue. Like, can I do something differently to avoid that?
You can try and be more lenient with her and talk about what you did that made her catch an attitude, so then you know for future reference what not to do and what to do.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Thanks, Max. You guys are still kids, so you guys know nothing about having children. But
Yep.
when you have children, especially more than one, it's very hard to find time to yourself. And one thing that Rissa and I have been struggling with is finding time to ourselves, alone time, which means like being able to like do our hobbies or just chill out on our own.
Yeah,
Not,
like-
hang out with our friends or
Or Quan, like, you know, he likes to go to the gym and work out.
Mhm.
I want to get back into like reading because I used to love to read, like things like that.
we tend to argue because we both become frustrated because we feel like all we're doing is parenting.
Well, I know sometimes that you guys drop the kids to us, but that's usually to like work on videos and stuff.
Exactly.
Maybe like twice a week, you could like just drop the kids to us, and one day you could just work on videos, and the other day you can just like, you know, relax and do whatever.
Okay, so have you guys
Dedicate a
babysit?
day.
Yeah, have a sitter. Okay.
You could try and like tell someone in advance. Like Ursa could tell you, or you could tell Ursa in advance that you would want a day to go out and work on yourself, so that she knows that day that she's gonna have to be with the kids alone and all that.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, but that's another thing. Like, I do be wanting alone time, just like Rissa wants alone time, but we don't want to like put both of the kids on just one of us. I feel guilty doing that.
Quan feels guilty. I don't really feel guilty about it.
Oh, well, she doesn't feel bad. But I be feeling bad. Why? Because there's situations where,
Yeah,
like,
sometimes, you know, that,
when we're both home with the kids and I try to sneak off into the garage and get a nice little workout in, and 5 minutes later, one of the boys are screaming, and then the house sounds chaotic. I have to come back inside. I have to stop my workout.
but that's
come
only
back
if
inside.
I'm working though. That's if
Yeah, but
this
it
doesn't
happens
happen like if he's
frequently.
just doing that. It's like if I'm like editing or something and it's something I need to focus on for work and then I can't because they're screaming in the background, you know? So it's different. But I feel like what Mash said would work really nicely. Like if we just dedicate even one day a month or something saying like this day I want to do this and have alone time, and that person just knows for whatever X amount of hours, no matter what, even if they're bugging, crying, whatever, that other person still gets their time, right?
Or like even when you guys do that, someone could like come over and help you, like Your Majesty or mom and dad or someone.
Or you could come over to our house.
It sounds so easy, but again, just like we have lives, everyone else has lives.
Yeah,
So
we don't want to just
not
always
everyone
burden
is.
it on
Yeah, we
someone.
don't always want to put
Our
the burden of our
responsibilities.
kids or our responsibility on anyone else. And also, sometimes people get busy; they have things to do also. So in those situations, like, you know, it's just us with the kids.
Yeah, it's hard to balance sometimes, but yeah, that's something that we kind of argue about sometimes. So another thing that we sometimes argue about is sometimes when Jaquan gets like grumpy or in a bad mood for whatever reason, it probably doesn't even have to do with me or the kids or anything, like maybe just outside things he's going through. He tends to take it out on me. I feel like sometimes he doesn't realize it, but he does do that, and he takes out like his frustrations on me, and obviously I don't like that.
You can talk about them like to your partner, but I don't think you should just be like taking out all your anger on them, like, because it's not their fault, like it's not your fault or anyone else's. And they should like be mature enough to like know that it's not the right thing to do, and it's kind of like, I don't know, toxic to do that.
It's toxic.
Yeah.
So Quan being toxic.
No, like, I'm not saying that, but like just doing that, I find like toxic. Like I wouldn't want my partner to do that to me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like take things out on you that has nothing to do with you. Yeah, it sometimes just happens, but it happens often, so like that's why I get upset.
And do you try to talk to him about it? And, like,
Yeah, I try to talk to him about it, but sometimes when people do that, they don't always realize that they're doing it. It's just you're gonna notice it because you feel it coming your way, you know. So that's why we argue. He's like he doesn't feel like he's doing it, but I know he's doing it.
So we do have 2 babies, and it becomes stressful sometimes. It's tough handling 2, especially when we had 2 under 2. Rissa's already talking about having another baby. I don't feel like we're quite ready to have another kid yet, but at the same time, I don't want to be selfish and not give my fiance what she wants. You know what I'm saying?
You could try to explain to her why you think that you're not ready for another kid yet, and then like try and make an understanding.
She doesn't feel the stress that I feel sometimes, you know, so she's like, okay, having 2 kids it's not that bad, because she's used to watching you guys since y'all was small. I only have one younger sibling that wasn't that far apart in age with me, so like I wasn't used to being around children, but like this parenting stuff is pretty easy for Rissa, as you can tell. So yeah, she's like, 2 kids is a breeze. We need to have another one. She wants to have all her kids by 30, and she wants to have another baby. But I don't know. I feel like we should wait a little bit. But again, I don't want to be selfish and not give her what she wants.
You could try to explain to her it's more stressful for you than it is her. You could try to explain to her about your experience and your skills and all of that, and try to explain to her that 3 is just a lot for you right now.
Yeah. Okay. Appreciate you, Madge. Thanks, little bro.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for being our therapist today. We really appreciate it.
you're welcome.
What I learned from having a conversation with you guys is that I have a lot that I need to work on in our relationship, but I feel like y'all definitely gave us some good advice.
You guys really did, and I feel like kids sometimes just keep things like simple, like not everything's that deep, and you guys, yeah, made us know that.
Yeah, really simplified a lot for us, so
Yeah.
thank you guys so much.
Love you guys. Love you too.
Love you guys. And that wraps up
session.